Modern Warfare 2 Season 2 will be launching on February 15th rather than February 1st as initially planned. This was announced today, January 18th, 2023. Vanguard Season 2 was announced to be delayed from February 2nd to February 14th on, believe it or not, January 19th, 2022.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Please, for the love of God, Infinity Ward, Activision, Call of Duty, don't let Modern Warfare 2 follow in the footsteps of Vanguard. Modern Warfare 2 is supposedly supposed to be a 2-year title, and you cannot afford for Season 2 to be underwhelming. Like, literally, Season 2 is going to make or break Modern Warfare 2, and I'm not exaggerating. The reason why Season 2 is so critical is because players are getting tired of the game already because they've either burned through content or they simply just don't like the way the game direction's gone, whether it be the perks in multiplayer or looting in Warzone 2. If you've been on any type of social media within the last week, I guarantee most of what you've seen is just hate for Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2. The scary thing is that the player count in Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 is actually reflecting this negativity. This isn't just a bunch of people talking online. The player count is actually dwindling if you look at the Steam stats. There also seems to be some insider knowledge that confirms that the player count is dwindling, and it's not looking good. I personally assume that after Thanksgiving and that Season 1 Reloaded update that we just won't get any major content or any updates until Season 2. It's what I've come to expect the way Call of Duty's been handled recently. But I guess I was in the minority here, and over the past couple weeks, a lot of players have realized this, and now they are, I'm not even going to say patiently waiting, we're just waiting to see what happens in Season 2. That's why Season 2 is so important. It needs to be good, and this delay and the similar wording to what they said in Vanguard has me a bit worried. If they follow in Vanguard's footsteps and the Season 2 update is underwhelming, any interest people have is going to vanquish, and it will be incredibly difficult to recover from that. The good news in all of this, though, is that Modern Warfare 2 is in a much better state now than Vanguard was 6 months into its life cycle. Modern Warfare 2 works. There's not too many game-breaking bugs. The balance for weapons is pretty good. It's not frustrating to play like Vanguard. Vanguard was a buggy mess. I personally don't see myself quitting Modern Warfare 2 like I did with Vanguard. But that's not to say there aren't any issues in the game. In 2023 so far, I've been playing multiplayer mostly solo, and the solo experience has been good. I don't know if there's still the friends issue and not being able to get to your classes or whatnot. I know private matches are a huge issue with inconsistencies with damage and the way guns work. I found that out testing my best to worst stuff, and I know that Warzone has a ton of issues going on with it. But a lot of the common issues this game have are more so quality of life necessities, like the UI being updated, and simply lack of content at this point. There's also the touchy subject of gameplay decisions, like the way perks work in multiplayer or just Warzone 2 as a whole. I'm cool with the developer's vision, and I respect that they want to lock down and defend the way they design their game. But outside of myself, just for the health of the game in general, if these topics that upset a majority of players aren't addressed in Season 2, interest is going to die. It's going to die online, on YouTube, and social media. It's going to die from word of mouth and people not playing it as much. There's just going to be less and less people playing earlier than they anticipated. And again, history shows, even outside of gaming, that's going to be incredibly hard to recover from. Now, I don't want to sound overly negative like I hate the game. I still like it at this point. I've been playing Warzone with some of my buddies still. In multiplayer, I've kind of run out of content in game, so I do hope Season 2 brings more to keep me wanting to play multiplayer and have more stuff to do after the camo grind instead of just working on mastery challenges and mindlessly getting kills over and over again, because you can only have fun with that for a certain amount of time, and I need other stuff to do within Call of Duty, or otherwise I will try God of War and end up playing it 12 hours a day for 4 days straight and not make any YouTube content, which is why there's been a lack of videos this past week. But I just don't understand why Call of Duty does this to themselves. Modern Warfare 2 was marketed as this new era. this new era of Call of Duty. And I'm not seeing that. A lot of people are seeing that. Launch month was great and it was fun. And then Warzone 2 came out with Season 1 and common opinion started to go downhill. I don't know why they launched Season 1 so soon. I don't know why they launched Warzone 2 so soon. They had the smart idea to release campaign early so people would have time to play and then they could play multiplayer. But why did Warzone 2 have to come out so early? It should be coming out around this time, like when Season 2 comes out, around February, March, like the original Warzone 1 did. Stagger the content, keep the hype up. They had the raids and spec ops that are getting sidelined because there's just way too much going on. I don't know why they had to release so much stuff. I mean, I get why they wanted to release Warzone because they wanted to sell bundles and get more money for the Q4 sales and stuff, but like the bundles have kind of sucked in this game so far. There's not much stuff that I'm like, ooh, I want to buy that. I haven't seen much marketing for bundles on like social media and stuff, so I don't even understand the logic with that. I gotta stop myself for going on a tangent. That's gonna be a whole nother video, but I just hope they get themselves back on track. If not, I don't know what's going to be happening with Call of Duty. The only other thing I can see them getting back in shape is another competitor. Again, a topic for another video, but chew on this. The reason COD tends to be in shambles at certain times is because there's just no competition for multiplayer like there was 10 years ago. All the competition is in Battle Royale and like free-to-play games. Let me know what you think about that. Maybe your comment will be featured in that upcoming video. Check out one of these videos on the screen, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.